Hey, our nation, this is Ken Evraire with the pregame 24 hours before the Ottawa REDBLACKS kick off against the Toronto Argonauts in Eastern Conference play. After 2 weeks of play, the REDBLACKS have a record of 0-1-1, compliments of their home-and-home set with the Calgary Stampeders. The Argos come into town with a 1-1 record, and to a man, as far as the REDBLACKS camp is concerned, this Argonauts team is much better than one that lined up last year.
They weren't as bad as, I know their record didn't end up the way it was supposed to be, but they played obviously a lot of competitive football and had played a lot of close games, and that's the way it's going to be in this league. Again, you watch last night, it comes down literally to the last minute of the game. We're expecting most games to be close, and we just need to make sure we come out.
Only a few minor changes as far as the roster is concerned for the REDBLACKS going into tomorrow night still with the Argonauts. Eric Lofton will step in at left guard, replacing the injured Nate McMillan. A.J. Jefferson, number 24 and quarterback for your REDBLACKS, will step in to play against his former team this after missing last week's game to Calgary thanks to a minor lower body injury. He and teammate Deontay Spencer, another former Argo, awfully excited about facing their old team. Have had this one circled on the calendar?
Absolutely. Obviously, I used to play for Toronto. It's about sparking a rivalry with the team that I used to play for. You know, I still got some teammates over there, some friends that still play over there. We communicate, talk a little mess back and forth, just to get the blood flowing and excitement for the game.
One of my friends texted me, and he said, "Man, I feel like we're watching a highlight tape. We're watching film," and I was like, "Hey, man, I know they pumped up. Yeah. They want to come in. They want to come here and get the W, but we playing home and we can't let that happen."
One guy you want to keep an eye on tomorrow night is number 89, Dominic Rimes. He steps in as the starting slot back, replacing the injured Jerron Kreiner. Now, Rimes is a quiet guy, goes about his business in a very methodical fashion, and is looking forward to taking advantage of the opportunity that is at hand.
Hands up, hands up.
I'm very excited to go in, step in for my team, and help any way I can.
Coach says you're a quiet guy, not flashy, but you just go about your business. Has that always been your approach?
Yeah, that's always been my approach. Work hard and, don't say too much, but when the job comes your way, make sure you do your job to the full amount and don't do any bragging. Just go out and put your hard hat on every day.
It's time for a segment that we've just introduced called Getting to Know You. This is an opportunity to get to know a REDBLACKS player at a deeper level. And today, it only makes sense that we debut this segment with number 4, defensive back, Tyrell Chavis. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida.
Nickname of the city you grew up in. What is the nickname of Miami, Florida?
It's a bad name.
This is an easy one.
Yeah, I'm from a small city in Miami called South Miami.
So you're not exactly Miami.
No, within Miami, there's a million cities inside of Miami.
Okay, so
little
I think
communities.
what you're doing, you're delaying, so you're trying to figure the answer.
No.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay. You know my city better than me?
Google. It's the Magic City.
What? That
Yeah.
sounds like Vegas to me.
Orlando Magic.
Orlando's in Orlando. I'm from Miami.
They stole it.
Okay, we'll let them have it.
Your favorite football player growing up, who'd you idolize?
Ricky Williams.
Wow.
I loved him. My first time just seeing football was the first time when the Dolphins were kind of okay back in the days, and Ricky Williams was like a leading rusher for a couple years, and long hair. I just loved him, to tell you the truth, and I played running back in the days too.
Don't tell Moses, because he's an Oklahoma guy and Ricky played at Texas. Start something in the locker room. If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing?
Man, that's a million things.
Yeah. You can do anything.
I'll probably be doing
potential's
something
infinite, but what would you end up doing?
Something that doesn't even probably benefit. I'll probably be doing benefit you financially. I'll be doing something at a park or something. I don't know, something helping people out, something simple.
Okay.
I don't even know, just being something within humanity, just helping people out, doing something, I don't know, kids or spiritual enlightenment or something that really doesn't pay you currency money, but you get
hard currency.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boise State.
Yeah.
Explain the blue turf.
The blue turf, it's have you been?
No, but I heard birds land on it thinking it's water and died. Is that a true story?
It's a lie, but there are always seagulls around. I don't know. They fly, I guess, because Oregon's pretty close and there's like water somewhere around there. So they fly past and they see the blue. They sit down for a second and throw them a piece of pizza.
That's it? Just feed them.
Keep them happy.
Just feed them.
Hey.
Your experience playing football in Canada, in one word, how would you sum it up? Because I'm sure you didn't grow up in Miami going, one day, Mom, Dad, I'm going to be in the CFL, I'm going to play for Ottawa. So in one word, your experience as a CFL player.
Unorthodox. It's the opposite of the States.
That's true.
So your whole mind has to just flip. So it's just everything is just different.
Yeah.
The read steps are different. The timing is different between quarterbacks and receivers.
Yeah.
You got the yard off. The ball sails different.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a completely different game as far as the concepts between routes at the receivers and deep. And yeah, it's completely different. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like a baby West Coast with a lot more basically.
Worst nickname that anybody ever gave you?
Mighty Mouse. I hate that name.
Yeah.
People always call me Mighty Mouse.
Favorite meal?
French fries. I just eat potato. I just love French fries.
What do you want people to say about you when you finish your career in football?
Don't really think too much about it.
Don't think about the end because you're still going.
Exactly. Not ready to die yet.
There he is, number 4 defensive back. Jordan Gavin of your Ottawa REDBLACKS.
Thank you. Love you, Ottawa.
Go get him.
Appreciate it, man.
So it's the Argos and the REDBLACKS tomorrow night here at TD Place, 7 p.m. kickoff. I'll be going live via Facebook at about 5 p.m. from TD Place for updates and more information regarding the team in advance of their kickoff with the Boatmen. If you want more REDBLACKS information going into tomorrow night's kickoff, connect with myself, Lee Versage, and James Duke Ellingson on TSN 1200 for the Ottawa REDBLACKS pregame show. That's it from TD Place. Thank you for joining me, Ken Evraire, and the pregame, and we'll see you at the yard real soon.
Good. Let's fire, chop wood. Let's fire, chop wood.